What's up, guys? It's me. I'm back in the new makeshift studio. We're getting there. And thank you for taking a few minutes to listen to me talk about Sonic and chat shit generally. I appreciate it. Today, I want to go over a topic, and I know a lot of you have been talking about this. After what appeared to be a very rushed announcement and a lot of hype building, Team Sonic Racing was all set for major platforms in November 2018, but as the date drew closer, very little was known about the game, until finally word came that it would be pushed back to summer of 2019. We've been offered little to no explanation as to why, so in this video I'm going to go over a few popular theories and throw my own hat in the ring. But before we get into the meat of this video, and oh believe me, it's a meaty one, let me just remind you guys that if you are new to Calamity Hatcher, make sure to spin dash that like button, homing it up that sub button, and leave your thoughts down below. I upload videos every 2 to 3 weeks covering nerd culture and gaming, but more importantly, Sonic, so stay tuned. So, Team Sonic Racing. Oh my god, what the fuck? One widely speculated theory is that SEGA have chosen to spend more time on the game to add more to it. Now I must admit, the entire announcement of this game seemed rushed to me. We only just had Sonic Forces and suddenly Sonic Team were working on a new game. Well no, it's not Sonic Team, it's Sumo Digital. Now the game already has a feature we haven't seen in racing games before, team-based gameplay. This gameplay means that you are not enough on your own to win a match. You must rely on powering up your team, banking off their speed, and ensure all three of you claim top tier positions in order to achieve an overall win. This is exciting, a dynamic I haven't experienced in a racing game. Whether this means I'll own every race I'm in, then to be dragged back to 3rd or 4th place because of my teammates, or it's going to include a really unique gameplay dynamic that can be capitalised on to win games is really unclear. So let's look at what we do know for now. Team Sonic Racing won a Best of Show award last year for its demo on the show floor of Gamescom for Best Casual Game. This is actually really exciting to hear, particularly after the success of All Stars Racing and All Stars Racing Transformed. Sonic has really proved himself in the world of kart racers. I'm not looking at you. And a new title on the horizon really excites me, but not if the game is rushed and buggy. I have faith in Sumo Digital after their previous entries, and I feel it's fair to say that if we'd chosen to delay the game to get things right, then it's been done for the right reasons, and will only benefit us in the end as a consumer. However, there are other possible reasons for this. Another theory is that SEGA bottled it in terms of the launch and didn't want a poor release. The game was set to release in November 2018, but look at the surrounding competition. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee opened to massive success. The games look great, are a lot of fun to play, and really hit you with that feel of nostalgia that's been severely missed since the days of Red, Blue and Yellow. Spyro released to equal critical success. Gorgeous graphics, a beautiful immersive world, and a big helping of the nostalgia that's been building since the PS1 era. That and Skylanders kind of butchered Spyro, so people were excited to see him back, burning sheep and collecting gems. Then came the big release, the motherlode, Smash Bros Ultimate, providing you with a better Sonic experience than SEGA have recently. It smashed Switch sales through the roof and dominated the Christmas market. I mean, it made me go out and get a Switch, and it was the most sought after item this Christmas. Releasing Team Sonic Racing alongside these titles would have made SEGA take a massive loss on the game. Kids are excited about pitting Link against Donkey Kong or the latest Fortnite skins, not Team Sonic Racing. Granted, Fortnite will still be around when Team Sonic Racing comes out, or Apex Legends, considering what's been going on recently, but you get my point. Now, a few people are going to watch this video and say, it doesn't matter that TSR would have released alongside these. It still would have made them a lot of money. The answer is no. We love Sonic as a dedicated fan base, and even then I reckon a good percentage of you are Nintendo's in disguise. And when it comes to the general public, Sonic won't make a dent against big games like Smash and Spyro. January has seen the release of Kingdom Hearts 3, which is smashing it critically and financially. Expect my video when I actually get around to finishing it. So releasing it now wouldn't be a smart move either. Here's where I find some fault with this theory. Can someone tell me a massive game coming out between now, February, and May? Because I can't. Maybe I'm living under a rock or something, but I don't see why why shying away from the competition would include pushing it past months with very little competition. But hey, that's just me. Now, some could accuse me of being overly cynical with this theory, but I think my reasoning is valid. Could Team Sonic Racing be an absolute mess of a game and subsequently led to its delayed release? Well, it's possible. I've questioned this previously, as Sonic's track record leaves much to be desired. I've seen a lot of YouTubers shy away from this reasoning because they think the game looks finished. Well, hold on just a goddamn second. So did this, and this, and how about this? While companies do release trailers for games in development, the amount of polish applied to the scenes is immense. Did the Sonic 06 trailer show you this? Of course they didn't, because no one is going to buy the game seeing that. So there is a huge possibility that we've even seen in trailers is just polished shots, and they want us to, buy something that isn't a finished product. I know they're clearly building on the pre-existing foundations of All Stars Racing. However, this team mechanic is something we've not really seen in a racing game before, as I previously stated. I'm excited, but also nervous about this. I can't begin to tell you how pissed off I'll be if I give it my all to win a race and I end up in last place because my teammates screwed up. Or maybe the gameplay will be designed to help them catch up with me. Who knows? That's the fun. As much as I want to remain optimistic on this theory, as Sumo Digital really knocked out the park with the All Stars Racing series, I have to remain on the side of caution. This franchise has burnt me multiple times, and I'm all out of aloe vera for it to happen again. This next theory holds less credibility in my eyes, purely because none of this has been confirmed. If you watch my previous video on the Adventure remakes, you'll know I spoke a little bit about the rumours of internal shuffling at SEGA. If you didn't check that out, I'll leave a link in the description. Give it a watch, then hurl endless abuse at me saying that I hate the Adventure series. I fucking dare you. I've thought about it a lot, and I don't think Sonic Team are gone, because Sega is spread thin as it is. When it comes to non-Sonic Team employees, what have Sega really pushed out? A hospital game, a Shenmue remaster, not a lot more. To hand over Sonic to this remaining team after Sonic Team have handled the character since its inception in 1991 would be absolutely criminal. I know people complain Sonic Team don't care about Sonic anymore, but I believe they do. They are just absolutely deluded in the best direction for him. Even that might be too harsh. You can see the foundations of an incredible game in Forces, but just before those foundations were built upon, it seems everyone shut up shop and went home, leaving us with an unfinished product like we had with 06. Now, it's not as bad as 06. I'm sick of people saying this. Get a reality check. Jesus Christ. This is because Sega have a habit of pushing out releases long before they're polished. But why after almost 28 years would Sonic Team be disbanded and hand the character over to a team that have never worked with Sonic? It just seems ridiculous to me. I know Sega don't make the best decisions, but that would be the dumbest thing they've ever done to date. If Sonic got handed over for Forces, why wasn't it handed over after 06? I want to take this moment to explain, and I really want to hammer this home. I want to explain something to the kids who don't get it. Forces is not a broken game. It is playable. It's a better game than 06. And although, to be honest, I really like the aesthetic of 06, but to compare the two is the intellectual equivalent of shitting into your hands and clapping. I don't think Sonic Team are going anywhere next. But hey, Sega, if you want my advice, give Aaron Webber a huge pay rise and get him to write the story for the next mainline game. Or Ian Duncan Flynn. Either will do, Sega, either will do. But I don't believe these rumours have affected TSR's release date. When I see a concrete headline like Takashi Iizuka fired from Sega and Sonic Team, then I'll be willing to cover this theory again. But until then, I'd say this is a dead rumour and an even deader theory. Now, this next theory is strange. Crash Team Racing has been rumoured for a long while, and after the success of the Insane trilogy, it was inevitable. Then the announcement came and people started to believe this is why Team Sonic Racing got delayed. I've seen multiple YouTubers bring up this theory, and if anything, Crash should be scared of Sonic. Crash Team Racing was fun at the time, but in hindsight, it's a retro kart game that leaves much to be desired in the modern games market. It's just Mario Kart with Crash characters, no unique gameplay dynamic. The driving force behind the title is nostalgia. People remember playing the original on PS1 and want to relive that. I think after a month of owning the game, people will just get bored, unless you really love the game, in which case you may be riding the nostalgia train a little longer. The sales of Crash Team Racing may be high, but the All-Stars Racing series has a reputation that soars above and beyond Crash Team Racing. I personally think Crash Team Racing is looking at Team Sonic Racing and realising it can't compete. It's an outdated kart racer, polished with some shiny graphics. I don't believe that Sega would bottle it on this basis for 1 second. But we're at the end of it. I want to round this video off by saying how excited I am for Team Sonic Racing. It looks beautiful and seems to be another love letter to the franchise with various tracks and fantastic music. I truly believe us Sonic fans are in for a treat this summer. And in my personal opinion, I think Sega bottled it with Smash and Let's Go. But I also think they saw this as an opportunity to not release the game with any glaring issues. Otherwise, I don't understand why it was pushed back so far. But I definitely understand why they wouldn't want to release it as intended in November last year. But that's just my opinion, and I'm probably wrong. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for Team Sonic Racing? Let me know in the comments. And as I said, spin dash that like button, homing attack that sub button, and smash that little bell to be notified the second a new video goes up. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this, and stay tuned to Calamity Hatcher, because that is what it takes to be infinite. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.